Hi Cancer, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Welcome to your mid-month reading for April. This reading is meant to span right into the middle of May. If you've never been in my channel before, I really appreciate you giving it a try. This channel is completely dedicated to making you feel loved and supported by way of tarot. And if you'd like for me to pray for you, say hi in the comment section so that I've got something that represents your direct energy that I can just focus on. This is a place for just positivity. So everybody is welcome to pray for each other, to chime in, all that good stuff, because it just kind of builds up the energy like snowballs and hopefully affects everybody positively through the day. All right, so asking what's coming towards Cancer, April 2024, going into May 2024. What can they be prepared for? Flipping bin offline, we've got the Knight of Swords. We'll take note of that. Only taking the cards that volunteer themselves by flying out. And if they fly in reverse, that's how we read them. All right. We have Three of Wands, forward motion, making plans. We've got Queen of Cups, which could be your energy. We've got coming out of disappointment. We love getting the Five of Cups upside down, okay? Justice. So just if you're working through anything legal, any contracts, that's a great sign for you. But it doesn't have to be working with the legal system necessarily. It does touch on things becoming balanced and fair again. All right. So we start off with the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is the big picture. It's about like legacy, family, what you are building for yourself, your happiness financially, stability, home, investments, you get the idea. So it'll be really interesting to unpack these. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. And so this could have been an opportunity or a project, something that didn't come through. And there might be a really good reason. We will touch on that. And then we have, in replacing that opportunity that slipped through your fingers or that did not get offered, we have a bunch of options. We've got Seven of Cups, but it's important to be discerning when we get a lot of options and in any scenario, right? Coming out of disappointment, this sense of justice being served, a karmic rebalancing, Queen of Cups energy, which is water sign energy, could be you directly, and then moving forward, making these plans. So let's unpack this. Starting with our first card, the Ten of Pentacles. Why are we getting that for mid-April into mid-May for our Cancers? We have so something could be hidden from you at this juncture. Something could be hidden. What is this? What's your intuition been like these days? Now this could be another individual, an air sign, or somebody who's very practical, who's good at setting boundaries, sees life in black and white, or this could be actually your energy coming through, embracing the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords doesn't really mess around. They know exactly what they want. They know where their boundaries lie. And this is in particular about you setting certain guidelines for your future financially, who you're investing in, what you're investing in. You're looking at the long game. And you are doing this in a very black and white way because you want to see through the dark, basically. You want to see every nook and cranny. And while you may only have moonlight to go off of, and not everything is shed in the broad light of day, that moonlight is bright enough if you're willing to be more calculated with the power of the Queen of Swords. And again, that power could come forth in the form of another person's advice or another person who's embracing the energy of Queen of Swords. Either way, it's here, whether it's you or somebody else, in order to ask very practical questions about your future. What power do I have to change certain circumstances? What skills have I built myself? What can I offer the world and what can it offer me? So while you're not making these physical moves yet, you're kind of in the planning stages. And that takes a bit of a bird's eye view, right? So that's great. So that's how we're starting our reading for mid-April into mid-May. What's this Ace of Wands in reverse for my Cancers? Wow. Okay. So this might appear like a lost opportunity, a project that fell through, or even a relationship that fell through. Wands represents passion and the actions in life. And aces are usually this offering, right? So it could be a project or a relationship, something passion-driven, something action-driven. But my nose is itching like crazy. That's a sign. But it didn't happen. The energies attached to this, if you're asking yourself why, are big. I cannot stress that enough. There is a huge change. There's a huge life shift that is attached to this somehow. Not only that, but it's coming in quickly. The Chariot card is ruled by Cancer. It's one of the fastest moving cards. And it comes on the heels, in this case, of major change. Again, the nose is itching. Major change. This is a resurrection of types. What's coming in to replace this opportunity that has fallen through is something far greater. And it's going to carry your life along with it in a way which you may not recognize your new self or your new life. It's very positive, but it's a giant shift. And this Chariot card, it's important to know that it is directly linked to triumph. Yeah. Seven of Cups. Strength card, not a surprise, right? Leo energy. You can do this, and not only can you do this, but you can make it look effortless. You have the power, the tools inside to navigate this without too much compromise. You don't have to force anything. And it's really the belief of which that's going to make a difference. Our Knight of Swords just kind of popping through. What's this cup? 7 of Cups for Cancer. 7 of Cups. Lover's card comes out with, looks like you're not going to be alone for very long. If for any of those of you who are single, you're coming out of this singledom, making a choice, going towards a relationship that's very harmonious. And it's all attached to 7 of Cups. Let me show you what 7 of Cups looks like. You know, everything in tarot is symbolized by the images on the cards. So while not all that glitters is gold, it's very important to be discerning here. I think you have enough faith in your life experience at this point to be discerning. That's why the Strength card is coming out. You have the strength to be an advocate for yourself and to break any patterns if you need to. The cards aren't suggesting you have patterns to break, but I'm just kind of throwing that out because it's time to come out of your singledom. The 9 of Pentacles does talk about a lot of independence. And in this case, it feels very much like you're coming out of that place of fierce independence and walking straight into the arms of another. Very cool. And it makes sense that in succession, we have the 5 of Cups in reverse, coming out of the sadness, healing. I wouldn't be surprised if we got 6 of Swords in this reading. Okay, 4 of Wands. What does that mean for us, for Cancer? 4 of Wands. They're really popping out today. Interesting. 8 of Wands in reverse, 4 of Wands in reverse. Are you guys working through a codependency? The energies just kind of shifted. And this looks like, I think there was a past codependency for some of you guys. And please don't be offended by the word codependency. It was almost like stonewalling or making you feel stuck. Something to do with the home, something to do with, I feel that this is in the past for you guys. The 5 of Swords is like standing one's ground. Like, I am right about this. And that's very strong after these cards. Oh man. The wood chipper guys are here. I gotta hurry up. They're gonna make a lot of noise. So it's like you felt disempowered. Is that the word I want, you guys? In a place of communication and your home and your stability. And I think there might have been conflict around that. And now we have the Justice card, which is talking about that which is fair and equal. And if it's legal, it looks very good for you. Yes, the Sun. So everything is righting itself, righting, like rebalancing. And so I really want to drive that home. This is a very positive reading. It's talking about something that was difficult in your past and finding resolution there, and knowing with confidence that whatever this was, whether it was a relationship or a project or some kind of offering, it did not go through because your life is meant to go in a very different direction, and quickly. It's going to be quick. I'm going to open a new set of cards that I have already pre-shuffled with you in mind, because we have used so many cards here that I want to start fresh. So here's our Queen of Cups energy, and I feel that that is representing you. What does Tarot want to say to Cancer directly about their energy? You are coming out of something very difficult, coming out of Ten of Swords is a hard ending. With a Queen of Swords, somebody who could have been rough with their tongue, like harsh with the words that they had to say, because they were closed-minded. So there's this a massive closed-mindedness that you are leaving. It feels repressed. The energy feels like you were stuck. It feels like somebody was almost trying to control you. Somebody was almost trying to manipulate you, take your power away, make you believe that you couldn't be on your own, that you couldn't find anybody else. It totally sounds like an Ike and Tina Turner conversation, like nobody else is going to treat you better than me. Nobody else is going to. So I know that I'm giving this a very specific storyline that doesn't apply to everybody, but I hope that you're reading it as an example of now we're looking forward into your bright possible future, making plans. Your ships are coming in. It's all going to be worth it. The Three of Wands. You're coming out of this keptness, this conflict. There was almost an inner solitude, a sense that you were stuck in your communications, like, you know, blindfolded or duct tape on the mouth. I mean, it's that feeling. The World card, and the world, it's so big, Cancer, that you may need to take a minute because it could be overwhelming. All these options flying in, you have the strength to be discerning. You're not going to make the same mistakes as you did in the past. Those mistakes, actually, they grew you in very important ways. So remember to give yourself credit. But your world is going to open so big that it will seem overwhelming sometimes. And just enjoy the ride. Just enjoy the ride. Okay, so I'm actually going to invite you. I want one more card about this Three of, and confirming it is the Strength card once again. You have everything it takes for this ride. I can't wait to see where you land. That's what I would like to talk about next. If you'd like to follow me over to the extended reading, it's like $5. It's the price of a cup of coffee. If this is where I leave you, just know I adore you. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you soon for your next reading. Mwah. The link is below in the description box. Take good care.